Random questions that I get asked. So how long should the buying process take when looking for a home and then finding a home and then closing on the home, etc.? Well, that's a open-ended question, I guess, because the answer can be a million opportunities or a million different scenarios. But let's just go with the standard scenario. So let's assume that you've found a realtor. The realtor probably referred you to a mortgage lender. The mortgage lender probably asked you to complete an application so that you can qualify for a mortgage. You completed the application, right? Submitted the documents to the mortgage lender, and then within 24 hours to 48 hours, sometimes it takes 3 days, the mortgage lender comes back, says you're pre-approved, and now you can go shopping for a home. That all could happen within a day, or that can happen within 3 or 4 days, depending on how good the realtor loan officer team is. But once you're pre-approved, now the home buying process begins. And obviously, some people find the house the same day, and some people find the house in 6 months or 2 years. So that obviously is up to you guys. But once you find that house and you negotiate with the seller, and the seller agrees to your terms, and you guys are now under contract, typically the mortgage timeline is about 30 days. That's the industry average, because it gives a lot of sellers the opportunity to either find another home or move out or do whatever they're doing, transition appropriately for them, and it gives the buyers transition to say, okay, now we need to start packing up our stuff. We need to get the home buying process, get the U-Haul, the electricity, all that stuff over to the new home. So typically, we're looking at a 30-day industry standard close. Can you do it sooner? Yes. By law, you can't do a mortgage no sooner than 8 days. 8 days is the soonest you're allowed to close on a mortgage, because obviously they don't want people signing up and not knowing what they're talking about, and 4 days later they got a home or a mortgage. They have timelines for this. But of course, you have some people who are under contract for 60 days because the seller is happy to have the house under contract, but they don't want to be rushed into finding a home. So they want, 15, 20, 30 days to find a home, and then they know that from the time they find a home, it's typically 30 days for them to move in. So it's all subject to change. The industry average or standard is 30 days, but it could be as long as 60 days. It can be as quick as 8 days. If you have any more mortgage questions, simple things like this, feel free to reach out to me. I'm happy to take your phone call, answer any questions that I can. And if you're looking to buy or refinance, please give me a call. Ruben Chavez, Two Strong Mortgage.